Hello and welcome to King POSH's Garage. That is correct. You're reading it right. I got the Baja Bone Shaker, the 2013 by Hot Wheels tuned. This thing is insane. 1,750 horsepower, 1,475 foot-pounds of torque, and it is something else. Here's the share code, and the share code will be in the description as well, so if you want to copy and paste if you're on the computer. Got it? Great. Let's get into this. As you can tell, not many people have this as a tuned. I'm definitely quicker than these guys. I'm at 3.1, the 60, and that was with drift, best for handling. Now, I'm sure there's more people out there. Let's do S, drift best for hand. Okay, so there I am right now. Not many people here have this car for drifting. Most people don't think about it when it comes to this car. They think, oh, that's an off-road vehicle. They don't think, oh, hey, I'm going to drift that. I did. So, let's get into it. Show you guys what I've done to this thing. I'll show you guys the replay here as I go up to Car Esther Drift Zone and show you guys what it's all about. And I did everything in my power to make this car work the best for you guys. And you're going to see the tuning is a little weird, but it works. And yeah, so we'll get into that soon. So if you want to take another car like the other Rip Rod, if you want to take that out for like an online drift, adventure, and then take this one out, really just people are like, wait, what? Didn't tell. She gets some really good points. There's a 160 right there. It absolutely is awesome. I'm really impressed of what I could actually pull with this car at the end. Even though it goes off-road a little bit. Well, it's an off-road vehicle. I was really pushing it. There's 1 million points at least with it, That's impressive enough. We hit a 1.093 with this, which is very impressive with this thing. Almost hit a 1.1 million points. That's insane. It was crazy to tune this car, and I'm sure a lot of you guys probably could hit 1.1 million points with that. If I took it down a few more times, yeah, I could definitely do it. My car mastery, I haven't touched, just to let you guys know. And let's get into it. There isn't that many options here. I was really once you change the engine, it was like these are the only options you get. So you got the 7.4 liter V8 TT 1,750 horsepower. I'm online right now, so that is what it is. But usually when I make my videos, I just go down here, put that to do not disturb, and none of those notifications come back up. It's got the stock drivetrain all-wheel drive. Okay, tires. There's what the these are the rims. Here we go. You got the TC105Ns. Are pretty easy to find. They're one of the lightest rims. You can also go with these as well. They're also just as light. And there's so many other options you can go with. That way the same as the TC105Ns. Just got 17s in the front and 17s in the rear just to save weight. You can get up to 21s on here if you wanted. Then here you just got a stock transmission and a drift differential. And that's it. That's all the options you guys got. Nothing else. The moment you put that engine in there, you can't upgrade the engine as is. So let's just get into this, show you guys everything. So 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds, 0 to 100 in 5.7 seconds, with a top speed of 165.8 miles per hour. Alright, and that's because that gear right there, that gear gets you up to 165 miles per hour. These are the only gears you're going to be really focusing with. So, you know, that's just a nice cruising, cruising gear. Alright, here's my alignment that I went with. It's a positive 2.1, negative 5.0, negative 0.5, and then out 5.0 with a 7.0 degree. Anti-roll bars are there just for show, so just 1 and 1. Springs are a little different. I didn't like completely stiff, and I didn't like completely soft. So I went all the way maxed out on the stiff side, and then I pulled out my calculator, took that number, divided it by 2, and then came up with that number, and I just did that for both. I know, it's weird. This is also weird. The ride height. I noticed that by having the back end all the way in the, as low as you can go, that just so the weight of the engine, because it's got a big engine in there, really goes to the back tires. If you switch these around, the back end, it gets really light. And then even if you max them both out, the same thing. It's really light. So by doing it this way, fixed the problem I was dealing with. Dampening is 21 and 20 and 20. I didn't change it. There is no downforce to worry about, so we're not going to worry about that. Braking is 50% with 100% pressure. It's just stock. And then my differential is actually 76, 86, 97, 97. There's actually 47% there. That's just to give you that extra, control and handling. If you go more to the rear, it's going to get a little bit more, tail happy, and not for the better. You'll lose control more often if you get the power going to the rear. So I wanted to be different, and I'm pretty sure I'm one of the rare people to actually go to the front, So that is what it is. Of course, I painted this myself. I just wanted like that nice blue, and then nobody does the chrome hood to match the the skull, and so I had to do that. So here I'm always stuck here, and I didn't want to be over here in the first place. It doesn't take long. I'm on the Series X. We'll get right over there in a heartbeat, so you don't have to wait very long anymore. So we'll just take it out here, and we'll show you guys what it's like out and about. See, we're already out there. We can already leave the garage very quickly. If this was my other Xbox, we would have been still in that loading screen. As you can tell, it takes off very quickly. No problem there. I mean, it's got 1,750 horsepower. You'd expect it. But yeah, this thing's fun. And even though it's got, the power where it's at, it's actually more controllable. And you'll notice it too as you take it out and test it yourself. You're going to notice it's very controlled. And that's kind of like what you need with it. Now, and here we go. We can go off-road here. I mean, it is an off-road vehicle. You could possibly take this into a drift section that is off-road. It would do just fine. I'd probably be rocking like first, second gear, wouldn't maybe go past. That depends on if you're on that mountain right over there and you're going downhill on the other side where you start. Yeah, absolutely. You'd be using the higher gears. And this thing is just, it's controllable. And I like it. So, yeah, we can floor it here. And it looks good. You know, it doesn't look like I changed anything to the springs. It looks normal. It's got all close gears. So once you start moving forward, you know, in this thing, I mean, if sometimes if you floor it, well, I floored that time. Sometimes if you can switch it over, it's not going to do it for me now. It just wants to spin tire. Sometimes it actually does. It does take off a little slower, especially when it has that little hang from first gear, like you're going to drag race it. But apparently it doesn't want to do it for me. But when it does, it might start off slow, but since it's got that 1750 horsepower engine, it doesn't last long. It starts to, you know, once that engine starts to go, it screams. So just to let you guys know that, you know. But I mean, it does great, you know. There we go. See? It's slow at first, but then it just goes. You know. I wanted to really just show you guys that, just in case you're like, oh, well, what's going on with this thing? It's not like how you showed in the video where it just insta-spin tires. No, that's because of that thing. That thing that we can't turn off. Or can we? I don't know. Can we turn that thing off? Let me know in the comments below. I haven't looked in the settings to know if I can turn off that. That would make a huge improvement to the way I drift. Go out there and test these cars. But other than that, well, hey guys, I hope you enjoy these videos I am making for you. If you do, definitely hit that like button. It helps my videos get up there. But until next time, stay sideways, my friends.